Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for August the 26th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then after that, I'll be pulling one card for each sign, and we'll see how those energies collaborate together. So, overall energy is showing up as the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that has made us feel depleted or exhausted. So let's see how this energy plays in with each of the individual energies that show up on the table for each sign. Let's get started. Aries, you're first. Huh. Three of Cups. What is going on here? Aries, it just looks to me like you're feeling like you have some friendships, you have some social connections, and you feel like that is taking up too much of your time, too much of your mental space, and you're walking into really setting priorities for things that you want to get accomplished and less time invested in social aspects of things. Interesting. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Knight of Swords showing up in reverse. Taurus, I really feel like you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who's a little toxic, and they say some things that can just kind of blow your mind with how off the wall they are and how off base they are. And I think that you are walking away from communication with this person. You may just be doing a temporary walk away, some of you, but for others of you, I think you've kind of had enough. This is enough. And I feel like you could be walking away because of that. Gemini, Gemini. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This one is kind of a no-brainer. This just says you have a situation that just isn't paying off for you, and so you're walking away from that in search of a situation that is going to work out to where there's a more even exchange of energy for you. And let's see, next up is Cancers. Cancer is Two of Wands showing up here. Boom, ba-doo, boo, boo. Boo, ba-doo, boo. Cancers, I think that you have a lot of good options in front of you, and I think with this Eight of Cups, you're setting a priority. You're walking away from some of those good options so that you can set and prioritize something that you really want to focus on and put your time, energy, and effort into without being distracted by other things. So deciding which of the good options you're going to focus on and move forward with. Next up, let's look at Leo. Page of Swords showing up in reverse. Leo's Page of Swords in reverse talks about digging for information. Sometimes it's in a healthy way, like doing some type of research project, and sometimes it's not so healthy. It's like digging through your significant other's phone to see if there's some kind of information there that you need to know. So this can be digging for information. It can be more commonly called stalking. So we have this coming up in your experience, Libra, but with the Eight of Cups, it looks to me like you're walking away from or you're done with digging for information. So if this is a research paper that you've been working on, you've got all the information that you need. Now you're ready to move on to the next phase of creating that. If this is, digging for information in a more personal way, aka stalking, you're done with that. I think that you have found all the information that you need to find, and now you're just done with that. You're walking away from doing that. Okay. Who was that? That was Leo. Next up, we're looking at Virgo. Okay, so Virgos, we have the Seven of Cups coming up here in reverse. With that Eight of Cups and the overall energy, just tells me that I'm going to say, how does this feel? It looks to me like you have plenty of options in front of you to choose from to make your life better than what it has been. And you have been very focused on one particular option for a while. And now you're realizing that maybe that's not the best plan for you. Maybe you should be more open to other options of things that could improve your life. And so you're walking away from this idea of staying 100% totally and completely focused on this one idea that you've been focusing on for a while. Okay? Becoming more open. And that was who? That was Virgo? Yes, Virgo. Next up, we are looking at Libra. So Libras, you guys have the Magician coming up here. This is really an interesting combination. What's going on? Libras, I feel like your goal is to manifest something that you want in your life. That's kind of everybody's goal. I shouldn't say that. A lot of people free float. A lot of people don't know what they want to manifest. You do know what you want to manifest. And it looks to me like you're feeling like there's a situation or there's a person in your sphere of influence who is really holding you back or dragging you down whenever it comes to that. And I feel like whether that's a situation or a person, I feel like you're walking away from that now, Libras. Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, heavy duty. We've got the Hierophant showing here. This is some type of contract or commitment. This is going to be something more long term. Sometimes this is marriage. Sometimes it's a mortgage on a home or a car payment, you know, something like that. So this is a long-term contract or commitment that we're seeing coming up in the Scorpio energy with the Eight of Cups and the overall. Just says we're walking away from the idea of a contract or commitment. We're not ready to jump into that contract or commitment, or maybe we're realizing we don't want a contract or commitment right now, or we don't want that one. Either way, whatever's going on, we are walking away from some type of contract or commitment today. All right, so that was Scorpios. Next up, we're going to look at Sagittarius. All right, so Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, that's fitting for you guys. So Queen of Wands in your signs energy with the overall being the Eight of Cups. This just tells me that you have been being very creative for somebody, trying to uplift them, trying to help them move forward. And I think that there's something has happened here because somewhere in between the lines, in between these cards, we see you walking away from the idea of helping this person up, helping this person out. As a matter of fact, let's see what's in between the cards here. What is in between the cards? A bunch of drama. So you've been trying to help this person and they just won't get away from the drama. So because they're not getting away from the drama, you're feeling like everything you're doing to help them is just going to waste. And so yeah, you're walking away from that situation. All right, so that was Sagittarius. Next up, we're going to look at Capricorn. So Capricorns, Seven of Coins showing up in reverse. Capricorns, there's something that is not giving you the payoff or the payout that you were expecting. And I feel like you were expecting this. This was a reasonable thing for you to expect. It wasn't crazy for you to expect this. And since it is not giving you the payoff or the payout, what you're doing is you are walking away from it with that Eight of Cups in the overall energy. Okay, that's for Capricorn. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. So Aquarius. Boop ba doo 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 doo. Here we see you being very independent, self-sufficient with this Nine of Pentacles, with the Eight of Cups coming up in the overall energy. You could be opening up to the idea of walking away from this independent and self-sufficient type of personality or type of existence right now. You could be becoming more open to having a business partner or to including more friends in your inner circle or to including a romantic partner in your sphere of influence. But looks to me like you have come to the point where you really have enjoyed being independent and self-sufficient, but now you're open to changing that status. All right, so that's who? That was Aquarius, right? Yes. Now let's look at Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, you guys have the Five of Pentacles showing up here. Five of Pentacles is telling me with this overall energy of the Eight of Cups that you're walking away from a situation where you feel left out, like nobody really is showing how much they appreciate you or how much they care about you. And so you're walking out of that situation in the hopes that somewhere down the line you'll find something better than that has been. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share this video, put a thumbs up on it, and comment down below. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing some of you in person a little later today. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.